So if you don't know, I'm going to call it a band. It's not really a band right now, but it's a band that I've had since 2005. It's my own band, and it's called Morphesia. And it's, I say it's black metal, but it's literally just anything I want it to be. So most of the time it's black metal. Sometimes it's like shoegaze. Sometimes it's like death metal. Sometimes it's just extremely ambient stuff. So I just go by black metal. That's what I tell people, and it's what I have on my picks. That's the Morphesia logo. Anyway, I have a bunch of music on Spotify and Bandcamp, and there's been music in like documentaries and like stuff like that. And I used to play live a lot, so I'm trying to get back into like practicing these songs, because these songs are songs that I wrote in like 2005, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are really old songs, and I'm also going to practice a really new song that I just released. But it's going to be a mess, because most of these songs I have not played in like legit like 8, 7, 6, 5 years. Most of these songs I've never played live. And when I play live, I do the vocals, but I'm not going to be doing the vocals tonight. I'm just going to be playing guitar and just playing along with the tracks, trying to see if I can remember these riffs that I wrote years ago. And drinking doesn't really help, but it will tonight. Let me do a quick sound check, and then once I'm playing, I'm going to mute the mic and change the camera angles and all that good stuff. But whoever's here, thank you for stopping by and just watching me practice guitar, basically. I don't know how loud that's going to be. I have it. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, just in case it's spiking your mic. I don't want to kill your ears, your headphones. Wow. I want to kill the headphone users, because that's everyone. Okay. Quick sound check, and then we can practice some black metal. Let's see how that looks. Oh, we can't have the bottles in front of the camera. Come on. This is a professional stream here. Okay, that's I'm not going to be talking much. I'm just going to go through these songs. And hello, I'm playing on my modded PS Vita. Oh, damn, dude. You're going way retro. Cheers to that. Actually, I'm going to remove the chat from the screen. It's going to get in the way. All right, so I'm just going to go through the songs. I'm not really going to give like lessons on these tracks, because it's all just my music that's up on Spotify, on Bandcamp, and stuff like that. So let's just go through it. So I'm just gonna play selected songs from my discography. It's not really gonna be something you might want to listen to, but it's gonna be just so I can practice my guitar skills and not suck at playing guitar, because I've been sucking at playing guitar for a while, especially when I moved to Portland. I haven't played any shows in Portland, and it sucks. It really sucks, because I really want to play shows, but I just haven't done it. Okay, so I'm gonna just start off by rock out with your socks out. Actually, no, I'm gonna take my socks off. No, that's fine. You don't need to see that. That's the OnlyFans content. $5 for feats. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a song that I used to play as an intro. This is like an instrumental, and there's like three different parts. So I'm gonna have to. I don't have a guitar pedal, so I can't switch between distortion and lead and clean. So I'm gonna just pause the song and kind of just switch settings. So I'm gonna start off with I'm just gonna play it. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Definitely did not plan this stream like 10 minutes ago. already messed up my own song. I always forget that the fingering for this song is really easy, and I try to overcomplicate it. So I'm going to try it again. Sorry, guys. All right. Hey, welcome to the stream. Let's play some guitar. That's where I would normally like step on my guitar pedal to switch settings. So it might be a little loud, so watch out. That's where I would like normally switch settings. So I would go into like a distorted lead tone, which is this. Sorry. It's my own music and I don't remember how to play it. So that's where I would switch into a different preset. So that was the lead part, and then I would go into like the distorted part. I would switch again into the lead part. I can't fucking remember these parts. Like I wrote them, I played them like forever, and I can't remember them. So that lead part, I can never get it the way I recorded it. So I'm gonna try to remember it, but I'm not gonna play with the track. But I played it. I remember recording it, and I did one take, and then I was like, "That sounds good." Then I did another take, and then I was like, "That's it." But let me see if I can remember the solo. Like as long as I get within that scale. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I can play that song. But I'm gonna try not to switch presets as often because it kind of like kills the flow of the song. Like if I had a guitar pedal, I would definitely do it more. But I'm just gonna practice more songs. Like these are all songs that I haven't played in legit like years. Let's see. Let's do what's another good song that I can mess up? Shadows Forever. Man, some of these songs I played Forever one time at one film festival, which is like randomly played on a festival. So this is I'm gonna play this song called Pyramid. It has no name. It's just literally a pyramid. I've actually never played this song live, and it's one of the songs that I recorded for I Forever End. Sorry, for Oceanic that I've never played live. So I'm gonna just play it right now. I'm gonna practice it right now. So I legit, like dead ass, do not remember what the hell I recorded during that solo. Like I just remember going off on that scale and being like, whatever comes out, that's what I'm going with. And now I can't remember what I played. Like I can kind of get into like the same vicinity of that tone or that scale, sorry, but I just cannot remember what I played. So playing that song live is going to be really tricky because the vocals overlap a lot of the leads. So if I want to play this song live, I don't know if I like want to get another guitarist, which I kind of don't want to, but playing that lead is just really, really hard because I don't know what the hell I was doing. I just know I was doing a lot of like hammer-ons and thrills and like a lot of like, obviously a lot of tremolo picking, but I don't know what the hell I was doing. But it sounds cool. It worked out. Worked out really well. So that was the pyramid. I don't know if anyone's keeping track. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Usually when I practice with like morphesia, depending on where I'm at, who I'm with, like sometimes when I practice with the full band, we'll be at the studio. If it's just me and like the bass player or me like by myself, I just practice in my room or rent out a little studio. I haven't done any of that at all. Like the last time I practiced a full morphesia set was like 2020. So like my vocals are not up to par right now with what I've been recording. So it's been kind of lame on my part, but I think if I start practicing vocals again, I could probably get up to that level I was at where I was playing shows like every single day. Kind of. All right, let's do another track. This is going to be, let's do this one. Oh, I see what I did. Got it. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to change the camera. It's a mess. What a mess of a stream. So playing that song live was always like super fun, but also playing that song and screaming that song live was always super brutal because obviously I'm the singer and the guitarist, so yeah, that was always a fun song. But after that, I would be like completely dead, and it would be like song 2 of like 8 songs. Whoops. Who's this? Who this? I can't read that comment. It's so small. What? Oh, I see. Is that what? Hey there, give me a thumbs up for me. Wait, what? What? Give you a thumbs up. There you go. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. I just can't see the chat. This is a terribly organized stream, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep practicing songs, and I haven't done that song in a long time. So did you win? I'm not even playing games. I'm just playing guitar. So I'm gonna keep going, practicing songs that I wrote. Let's do another fast one. Like once I play a fast song, I'm like, yeah, let's just keep going. What's another good fast song? Okay, I can play half of this song because it cuts into a break where the guitars are clean, and I don't want to switch guitars or presets right now. So this is another track that I played live a few times, and this is when I had like I had a genre change, and I went from like straight black metal to like black shoegaze, and people were like, "Whoa, why?" But anyway, this is Towards the Sea. where the clean part comes in. Damn, I messed up that last note. But yeah, so if I don't know if you were watching, but whatever. Comparing this song to the previous song I played, it was a completely different genre change to what people were used to when they would go like see my band live or listen to my music or whatever. It was very noticeably different. Like a lot of people were like, "Wow, that's cool," or a lot of people were like, "What happened to like the extremely fast black metal all the time, nonstop?" I'm like, it's still there. It's just a little different. So yeah, that whole album is very, very different, very different than anything else. But I'm just gonna once I like remember how to play these songs, I'm like, man, that's an awesome feeling of playing shows and playing like my own music. It was awesome. But trying to get back into that. There's a lot of songs here that I like have in like my live catalog that require a lot of like pedal switching, so I can't do most of these songs. And that's just my own fault because I was like I was trying to be so like just so I don't know, I don't want to say like so creative. It's just most of these songs were like very, very, very produced. So like playing them live is like a bit challenging because I was like, yeah, I want clean guitars here with the lead guitar here, distorted part here, and like vocals here. So then when I have to play it live, I'm like, oh man, how the hell am I gonna do this? So that was always fun. So I'm gonna play an old song. This was like the song that I used to give like drummers to learn and like other musicians who wanted to be part of the project. I'm like, just learn this song. It's like the easiest song, and let's jam out to that. So here we go. Do you know Girls in Cars? Sorry, not taking requests right now. I'm just doing my own music and basically just practicing music, practicing my own music and streaming it. Usually I never stream stuff like this because I'm just like messing up a lot, trying to figure out what will sound cool. It never usually works. Damn, I haven't played that song at least since like 2018. That's one of my favorite songs to play. It's so easy too. What's up, Noemi? How's it going? I'm just practicing old Morphesia songs and new Morphesia songs, and just basically trying to get my my guitar skills back up to like playing live, because I really want to play live in Portland. It just hasn't happened. I'm not doing vocals right now. I'm just doing guitar parts. Most of these songs I have not heard since I last played them live, which is like at least 4 years. But hey, awesome, from the East Coast. So it's like a little bit earlier compared to usual times. And I'm super bummed I couldn't go to London. Like, it was lame. But we'll give it another shot some other time. All right, man. I feel my my forearm, like I can definitely feel the burn there. And like my left hand is fine, but it's like super warm. Definitely miss playing these songs live, and I can't wait. I hope I can at least do one show here in Portland, like, because that would be amazing. Bringing some LA black metal to Portland. That's such an oxymoron, but let's see, what other songs do I play live that I can play right now? Hell yeah. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, dude. Sorry for the weird audio levels and all that. Let's see. How about, can I do Lucifer Rising? See, most of these songs, I don't remember how they go until I start playing them. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's how that song goes. And then I can remember. But also, most of these songs, when I'm playing them, I have to like sing them because that's how I used to do them. And some of them I wrote for vocals, and some of them I wrote with the vocals afterwards. But trying to play these songs and not sing or scream or whatever, it just it feels so weird. Like I have to like sing these songs because that's how I like played them all the time. Let's see if I can remember this one. And most of the time I'll mess up, but I know like what the rhythm pattern is and what the riffs are. Most of the time. That song, even when I played it live, it always confuses me because the riffs are so simple, but playing them so fast that I'm like, it's supposed to be harder than this, but it never is. So I always forget that riff is basically just It's basically just this. And all I'm doing is changing like the picking pattern. So yeah, whenever I played that live, I'm like, I thought it was different, but no, it never is. Most of my songs are really, really simple. My issue with songwriting is that before I write the songs, I write the lyrics sometimes. So like most of my old music has so many vocal parts in it that sometimes when I would play a song, I was like, man, that's a lot of singing. For no reason other than me just trying to write as many lyrics as I could. Man, this album is almost 10 years old. Wow, that's damn. I can't believe. Also, most of my songs are pretty bad. Let's just get that out of the way. Most of the songs that I've written are pretty standard black metal, non-stop pounding of every single instrument on the song. So they're not hard. The hard part was singing, yelling, and playing guitar at the same time. Let's see if I can do this song. This song was a song that I remember I played this song at a punk show one time and everyone laughed. How does this song go? See, I know the song by name, and I kind of remember how it starts, but I don't remember how it goes. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that one because I don't. Well, I mean, that's the whole part of practicing songs, so that you remember how things go. What's up, Mister? What's up? You can't see me. I wasn't expecting you to be live right now. I thought about this live stream about an hour ago. Because I was going to practice guitar for a bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to live stream it. I'm going to live stream how a guitar session for me goes when I'm practicing for, like, trying to get my guitar skills back up. So, yeah, this is how it usually goes. I mess up a lot, and I just try to play. Try to play music that I've written that I forgot about. Let's see if I remember this one. Damn, I totally forgot that last part. That's one of those riffs. What's up, Alucard? It's been a while. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. I'm just practicing songs that I haven't played in a long time. That song I haven't played live many times, but that's also one of the songs that I know it's easy, but I just can't remember some of the riffs. But I don't think I'll play that song live for a while. Okay, let's do a hard song, like a song that I basically always. Also, when I played live, a lot of these songs were so badly played. Okay, let's see if I can remember this one. This is the title track of the 2014 or 2013 demo. I also remember writing this song. I remember exactly where I was when I wrote this riff, and I was like, I want something to sound like Behemoth, and it sounded like nothing like Behemoth, but this is what came out. And I basically wrote this all in one sitting, and then that's how the song stayed for a while. I did end up cutting like at least 2 minutes off of it because it was just very repetitive, and playing this song live was very, very like taxing. So when I was playing it with the drummer, I was like, I'm gonna cut out like 2 minutes of it so we can just go straight into it, and then that was it. That was it. Very informative. It's like, sir, this is the Wendy's. Sorry, I'm going to start that again. So yeah, I basically wrote that whole thing in one sitting, and I was like, this doesn't sound anything like Behemoth. Opinion on Dark Throne. I like Dark Throne. Try to be in hunger. So cold. Your hands are something like that. But I used to jam to that, or I used to warm up to that song. Yeah, I almost dropped my guitar. Holy shit. It just completely slid out of my. How does that? Something like that. I used to. Let me see if I can remember real quick. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna Google the tabs real quick. It's funny because I used to, like I said, I used to warm up to the song, but I just don't remember what the riff is. I know it's really easy. Oh, damn it. I just slammed my face into the mic. Let's see if I can do it again. I'm not taking requests, but this is a song I used to warm up with. Just the intro. And then I would be like, all right, cool. I'm ready to go. But yeah, I like Dark Throne. I know they kind of switched over to like black and roll later on in their career, which is awesome because I know Satyricon did the same thing, and I love Satyricon. Was it the Pentagram Burns? My skin is cold. My eyes are something. But yeah. King is like an awesome song. I remember one time we drove to Vegas just to see Satyricon, and we left when Cradle of Filth started playing. I was like, "What's up? You're a cool dude." I thank you. I'm just practicing some songs that I haven't played in a long time with my band, so it's just me now. So. I know it sounds a little weird because I'm only playing guitar, but I usually do the vocals and play guitar. But right now, I'm just gonna do the guitar parts. Let's do a slow song, and this song I've only played live one time, and it was at a film festival. This is when I did like a I don't even know if it's like a movie. It's like a film that went with the music I was playing. So I was like in front of a giant projector, and I synced this film that I made to the music. And that's the only time I've ever played that song live. So I'm gonna try to play it right now. Now that one more thing with the vocals, badass. Hell yeah, thanks, dude. That was Dark Throne. I was trying to play some Transylvanian Hunger. I've never played any more than that song, but that's what I would use to like. At a show when I would do like sound check or backstage, I would just warm up my vocals and like my guitar hand to that song. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out and watching this train wreck. All right, here we go. This is a I don't want to say slow song. It's just a different song. Here we go. Sorry. Already messed it up. Actually, let me retune real quick because I when I play guitar, like I hit the strings like super hard. Like I don't like playing hard. Like I don't like knocking my strings out of tune for no reason. But when I tremolo pick, like I hit the strings so hard. You guys don't need to hear me tune. It's like you're at a show. Like I don't need to hear the fucking band tune. Luckily, this guitar like stays in tune really well. See, already done. Not even like nothing was knocked out of tune. So that's I've been practicing my vocals too. Hell yeah, dude. Playing guitar and singing is like the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. So yeah, good on you, dude. Cheers to that. I haven't done a video yet, so the next video will be John Cena theme. The time is now. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I can't play that on guitar. I actually don't know that on guitar. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna try it again. I wonder if I'm gonna get a copyright claim from myself. Like, hey, you're playing copyrighted music. Here's a copyright claim. Hey, Kent, thank you very much. Grid and Mecha. Let's see these comments real quick. Singing and playing it's next level. Yeah, it's super hard, and it's like the best thing ever too when you can do it and like not think about it. That's like the best. That's cool. Killer Tone, thank you. I appreciate that because I messed up a lot. But once I, like, for playing that song like live once, like I kind of remember how it goes a lot. I just wish I had a pedal so I can switch between clean tones and distorted tones because that clean, oh, whoa. Gridex, hey, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I don't know. Thank you very much for your subscription. I shouldn't assume. Like I said, like I was saying, that clean tone in that song is like super crucial. So not playing it feels kind of weird. So I had to like turn down my volume, but this is the clean tone that I use. So I really wanted to switch between distorted and clean, but I can't. I can only do one at a time right now because I'm playing everything through my my computer. I'm new to this channel. Curious question: you ever done corpse paint? I could tell you, but I could just show you, which would be a lot more rewarding. Oh, I have a couple of messages. Actually, I don't think I have any good pictures. Okay, there we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. Can you see this? It's a really bad picture because it's really low res, but let me turn down my brightness a bit. That was fun. I think this show, no. This is a bit before that. So this was a show I did with a bunch of friends. And then after the show, I got to open up for Venom. And that was fucking awesome because doing like corpse paint and opening up for Venom this was when I was a one-man band. So it was like, fuck yeah, Venom. So you guys basically invented black metal. I remember one of the guys from Venom came up to me after my set, and he said like the best thing ever. He's like, we've been on tour for like a year now, but you were like the most impressive act we've seen. And he's like, hell yeah, brother. And then we did like that thing, and I was like, fuck yeah, thanks, dude. I remember getting copyright claim for a cover long ago. I still get them, even sometimes when it's my own music. Like, I haven't done a copyright. I haven't done a stream with my own music in a while since I switched over to DistroKid. So I don't know what's gonna happen with these songs. So I might get my own copyright claim from myself because it used to happen with CD Baby a lot, and I would always get mad at CD Baby because I'm like, CD Baby, it's me. I'm playing my own music on my own channel, and they're like, we noticed somebody was streaming. I was like, it's me. But yeah, that's happened a lot. I'm gonna head out the live stream. See you next time. Hey, thank you. You can't see me. I'll probably be on sometime this week. But like I said, this stream was like, I'm just gonna stream. I'm gonna practice guitar and stream it. Sounds like there's a Cure tone. Cure tone. Yeah, I was actually listening to a lot of the Cure when I wrote most of this album. So there's a lot of clean parts that are very inspired by like the Smiths, Chelsea Wolfe, the Cure. Just very, very clean. Something like that. Open for Venom. Yeah, it was an interesting show because I was like, fuck yeah, Venom. I still have the flyer somewhere, but that was like the highlight of like me playing shows because it was all me. I did it all by myself because at that point my band had quit, so it was just me doing a one-man band thing. which I did most of the time. Okay, let's do another song. Let's see. I wish I could do vocals. Like I was doing a little bit of vocals with this song right now, but I don't have my I don't have my mic set up. Like if I'm doing vocals, I have to like stand up and actually like play as if I'm gonna be performing, because I can't sit down and do vocals. Like it just doesn't, something doesn't work. Like I can't get into it as well. I wanted to mention, like 99.9% of my songs are in D standard, because that's the tuning that works best with my voice, my vocal range. So mostly everything is in D standard, except some songs, 2 songs actually. One, I'm using a 7-string, which is like a super easy song. Actually, I'll do that one right now. I don't really like changing tunings when I'm doing my own music. Like I just like one tuning, and that's what I stick to. But occasionally I would be like in drop C, and I'll be like, whoa, this sounds like a cool riff. So I have one song in drop C, and then I have one song in a 7-string tuning. But I really don't like changing tunings, because that means I have to bring another guitar to a show, and I don't like doing that. Whoops. So this song is also very, very easy, and most of the time when I do that, it's because the vocals are like non-stop. So I played this song a few times, and I was completely exhausted afterwards, because there are so many vocals in this song. But like it sounds cool, but most of the time I'm like, why did I like not give myself time to like, or space to breathe? Like there's hardly any space to like recover from like a scream or whatever. And that's one thing I never thought about when I was writing songs. I'm like, why would I think about playing this live? Like, I'll just play it. But then actually playing the song that I wrote live in this little room, I'm like, I got to change things up. I can't just write a song with nonstop singing and then go out and play 9 songs, then play this song, and then expect myself to keep going like as if nothing happened. So yeah, that's one thing that I liked about playing live. Like it gives you a different side of songwriting. So this is I'm just gonna play it. It's really, I don't want to say it's cheesy. Sorry, I don't want to say it's cheesy, but I thought it would be like a cool 7-string song to like headbang to. So here we go. I think I played this we played this live like 4 times. It's not much. Long intro. Very long intro. Yeah, very simple song. Most of the song is just vocals. Like obviously there's like orchestral parts and drums and all that, but most of the song I was like damn, this is a lot of vocals to do. And as far as lyrical content, like in the beginning I was very like thematic. I was like, each song has to be about a certain theme. It has to be like whatever. Like it cannot be just a song. So I was like my first couple of songs were just about like Satan, Lucifer, hell. And then after a while, I was like, maybe I should do like a theme album. So the songs for this particular song or album this song was in, it was I saw a movie called Lucifer Rising by Kenneth Anger, and I was like, whoa, this movie's amazing. So I wrote a whole album in the style of that movie, if that makes any sense. So yeah, most of the lyrics for this particular song are about the movie. And then after this album, I kind of just started writing about like whatever, like not like whatever, but more like personal stuff and like just songs that were like more interesting lyric wise, like just not just songs that said like Satan, Satan, 666, Satan, Satan. It's just like I wanted something else to sing about that would be interesting. So I was like, I need something different. So I just started like putting more thoughts into my writing, and that has worked out a lot better. But a lot of I've gotten a lot of criticism online for being like, these songs are too emotional. I was like, okay, sorry for writing about darkness and the evil within, and people were like, that's too emotional. I want some Satan. Give me Satan. Do you have a favorite band? My favorite band is Korn. 1,000%. I don't know if you can see him back here. Whoops. Giant Korn banner. That's like the only Korn poster I have, just Korn, because that's like my favorite band ever. What's up, Easy? Thank you for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. I'm gonna do another song. This is a song that this is I think what changed everything for me. Like writing this song, I was just like, man, this song has like I like this song. I like the lyrical content of this song. It's very meaningful. If I not to like sound like egotistical or anything, but if I read these lyrics from like somebody else, I would be like, hey, those are cool lyrics. Like the message in this song is really cool. Like I actually like I'm like, yeah, that's a cool meaning behind the lyrics. And I was like, I kind of want to do more songs like that where the lyrics are like, yeah, that's like I don't know why I just sounded like Keanu Reeves. Like, yeah, bro, like totally, like I totally get that. Oh yeah, whoa, like totally radical, man. What? That song's about Earth? Whoa, like that. That's how I felt. I'm like, this song is like, it sounds evil, it sounds mean, but when you listen to it's like cattle decapitation. Like they sound like fucking badass and aggressive, but if you read the lyrics, you're like, oh shit, they're talking about the viewpoint of the animals we're mistreating and like mistreating in farms. It's not about like Satan or whatever. It's about humans and how we fucking treat animals like shit. That's what I was like. I want a message like that. Something that makes you think a little bit. So this is the only song I have in drop C. Because I can't really write anything in drop C, but for whatever reason, this song came out and I was like, yeah. Because usually when I write in drop C, it sounds like happy metalcore, and I'm like, I have nothing to write in happy metalcore. It's like I'm like, I have nothing. I have nothing for that. Every time I play that riff, I'm like, I just imagine somebody playing it and being like, I'm like, that does not sound like me at all. Mayhem recent songs are worth listening. I actually haven't checked out any recent Mayhem. Lamb of God is awesome, by the way, Eric. I fucking love Lamb of God. You're mad Cali sometimes. Yeah, I guess it comes out. You sound more like Wayne from Wings. Damn. I'll take that too, actually. I'll take that. All right. This is going to be another song in Drop C. And this song, like I said, this song completely changed everything about songwriting for me personally, just from a lyrical content. pretty simple song. Like the riffs are not hard. The hardest part about that is remembering how the fingering goes, because I don't know why I sometimes do weird, like, not riffs, sorry, fingering patterns like this. This part. Like, I don't know why I would ever do that. Just like, imagine doing like the horns up sign, but on a guitar fretboard. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I was like, that sounds really cool. So yeah, anyway, I really can't write in drop C. Like I made a song on guitar and sent that off to my friend that plays drum. Hell yeah, that's the best way to write also, because the drummer will give you like certain different perspectives. Also, if the drummer is really good, he would be like, play to a click track, because that's the best advice I ever got. Play to a click track. Don't play free time, because if you're playing by yourself free time and you go to record it, you're going to have such a hard time trying to quantize everything. So always play to a click track or a metronome or some sort of timekeeping method, because I have so many songs that I'm like, this sounds super cool, and I go and record it and I'm like, I have to change everything so much to get some drums in there. Anyone's putting out the Beetlejuice shirt? Hey, you can't say it more than 3 times. I already said it once. So those lyrics. So the lyrics are. I'll give you a bit of the lyrics. Also, I don't write in like intro, verse, chorus, bridge. I just write lyrics. Like sometimes my lyrics never repeat. Sometimes they do repeat, but I cannot write a song and be like, here's the chorus, guys. Let's all sing along. It's just like, now here's the song. It's either a message or a poem or a story. It's never like catchy chorus. I cannot write like that. And I'm like, whoever can, I'm like, props to you guys, but I cannot do that. I just something in my head. I'm like, I cannot repeat choruses in my head. I'm like, so this song is I'll give you one of the parts of the song. In her we are born, in her we all die. Remove the hand of man from her nature. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, once I wrote this song, I was like, damn, dude, this is a deep message. She will leave us when we need her, for her beauty is not granted. Destroy the touch of man from the mountains, through the rivers. Drown the oceans of humanity. So it's basically like, nature. Leave nature alone. The song I made is clean guitar. Hell yeah, that's even better. Like, playing clean guitar is also like really fun. Like, playing just completely clean. When I used to play, I used to wear like these giant gauntlets with like a ton of spikes, and it would always protect me against like the guitar. Now that I don't have them, like I can feel like the corner of the guitar just like scratching the hell out of my arm. I mean, it's music. You don't really have to follow the whole verse chorus thing. Yeah, exactly. I'm not composing songs for like some pop artists. So like, I'll just write whatever. Sometimes there'll be no repeating lines of guitar in the song. It's just like this whole thing that never repeats. But it's like a song that I'm like, I don't have to repeat it. Why? Like, but then other times I'll repeat one riff throughout the whole song. Okay. One thing I realized when I was playing this song is like, I can practice more when I don't have to sing. Like, if I'm doing vocals, I kind of go until like my voice starts like breaking. So it's either, sometimes it's like half an hour, sometimes it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Playing just guitar, I'm like, I can go on until like I just basically get tired. But I also haven't worked on a set list. I'm just throwing songs out there. I'm like, will this be cool to play? Will this be cool to play live? Because it's basically going to be just me playing live. Like, it's going to be, like, for whatever reason, finding musicians in Portland has been so hard. If you're playing black metal, if you're playing metal, it's like a little bit harder to find musicians up here. But if you're playing like jazz, funk, indie rock, shoegaze, hipster rock, everyone's like, yeah, bro, we have like 20 members in our band. Come over. So it's like super hard to find actual metal musicians that want to do like metal and black metal. And it's a little different than like playing in like Southern California where everyone plays metal and everyone's like, yeah, dude, I have like 4 metal bands right now. By the way, I love Casey and the Sunshine Band. Actually, I don't know if I know any songs by them. Are they in any Tarantino movies? Are you excited for Beetlejuice 2? I haven't seen any trailers for it, but I'm going to check it out when it comes out. I don't really like watching trailers. Play guitar until your hand falls off. That's usually what I do. Like if I'm trying to play guitar for like a goal, like trying to get my chops up, yeah, I'll play guitar until like my fingers start like just like freezing in place. All right, let's do an old song. An old song. Mantis. No, Toboggan. Dr. Toboggan. Mantis Toboggan. Actually, this song I've never played live. Do I even remember? Okay. I never like telling people what this song is about. So I won't. Anyway, here it is. So I remember writing this part, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what the hell I played. Even now, like I remember writing it, recording it, and then the next week I'm like, what the hell did I play in this part? Like I cannot remember. Something like obviously very black metal-y, but I cannot remember. So I always play the intro to that song, and I'm like, that's all I remember. And then I haven't practiced this in like years, and I still can only get to the same part. And I forgot to retune, so I had to retune it while playing it. Recently saw Amon Amarth and Ghost live in concert. Oh fuck yeah, dude! I heard that was an awesome show. I know somebody who went, and they were like, This was an awesome show. I would have loved to have gone to that too, just to see Amon Amarth, because I love Amon Amarth. I can't. Can I play Amon Amarth? Dun, 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 dun. The warrior sword returns again and melts away the snow. Kind of reminds me of Sonata Arctica. I used to listen to a little of them in high school. I don't think I've ever listened to them, but if you're talking about that song I just played, I completely try to rip off Dimmu Borgir. I was like, what's something that would sound like Dimmu? And I was like, oh yeah, something that sounds like you could go to a ballroom dance and like you can play, like, just listen to this intro again. Like, it sounds like if you pick some lady up and you start dancing, like you could totally dance to it. Like when the drums comes in. Like that's always what I picture, like somebody dancing, like ballroom dancing on this part right here, like this. I don't know why. That's what I pictured when I was like, yeah, that's a cool little progression. Like, I'm like, it sounds like very Victorian regal, but it's not. It's not at all. But that's the impression I got from it. It was in Bridgeport, Connecticut, that concert. That's fucking awesome, dude. I wish I could have seen Ghost, but those tickets were also a little pricey. But at least, I mean, Amon Amarth is worth it. Ghost, they have some badass riffs too. I don't think I can play any Ghost. I don't know. I know that one song, Ritual. Ritual. Something like that. All right. Okay, I have two more songs for sure that I do want to put into the set list. I have one song that I finally released. I wrote this song. I still remember the day I wrote this song. It was after I came up with the name Morphesia. So I came up with the name Morphesia right before I went on summer school. No. Winter break in school. I was like on the bus and I came up with this cool name that I was like, this is a cool name for a band. I'm going to use it. So that's what I've been using since it was like December 2005. And I was like, that's my band name, Morphesia. So I had the band name before I had any music. So in 2006, I was just writing a lot of shitty music that I still like keep that tradition going of writing really shitty music. But I wrote this one song that I was like, this is the first Morphesia song. This is the song that I'm like, that's what I want to sound like. That's what I want to try to emulate all my other songs after. And I never changed anything about it. Like I maybe added one lead to it, but the song, I'm going to play it right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's really long. Really, really long. It's 8.5 minutes long. I've never changed any riffs or taking any parts out of it. So I actually uploaded the demo I recorded back in 2006 of this to my Bandcamp. And it's basically the exact same song, but now it's like organized and cleaned up. So this is the first ever. It's long, guys. So if you don't like music that's really long, it's long. But I felt that I couldn't change this song. I'm like the way I recorded this song in one take. I'm like, that's how the song is. And then I waited 15, 16, 17 years to find a drummer and a bassist to actually play this song. Yeah, let me drink some more while I try to play this long ass song. That's how I do it. Anyway, I have no idea how I wrote this song. I remember the guitar I was using. I was using an Ibanez RG 550. It was that emerald green guitar with the maple neck, with the low pro tremolo. And for whatever reason, I was using that guitar a lot. But here we go. I'm just gonna play. I've never played this song live. I don't think I'm ever gonna play this song live because it's 8.5 minutes. Who's gonna sit like? I really appreciate you guys hanging out and watching this stream, but 8.5 minutes for one song, I'm like, I don't think anyone's ever gonna sit through that. And then 8.5 minutes of vocals, I'm like, Jesus Christ, why? But I'm like, I want this song to live as is since like since 06. This is how the song has been. So I'm gonna get ready and play this song. The lyrics are half in English and half in Japanese. So the very little Japanese that I know, I try to incorporate it in songs because I know it's like easy for me to remember, and it's something that I can scream. But it's in no way meant to be a Japanese song, but I do try to incorporate a lot of Japanese in my music because when I was learning Japanese, I was like, I need a way to like keep using these words and remembering them. So anyway, here we go. Also, the name of the song is really stupid. It's Svatavn. Svatavn. It doesn't mean anything. I listen to prog. This won't be a thing. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Easy. I'm gonna try to play it. This one I do practice a lot because it's one of my favorite songs, and I'm gonna try to play the bridge without pausing the song. Here we go. Wow, holy crap. Thank you guys for checking that out. I really appreciate that. Wow, that was messed up a little bit. I still remember writing that song, and some of the riffs that I had to like shorten a bit so that I would be on time. I still play them a little bit wrong because I remember writing it and being like, this should go for like 5 instead of 4 measures. But aside from that, that song is. Hold on, my background died. Hold on one sec. I really, really dislike that YouTube is like, are you still watching? Hey, bro, are you still watching? Like, dude, come on, just keep playing it. Like, I'm still here. It's like Netflix, man. You like, you leave Netflix on, and Netflix is like, hey, are you still watching? It's like, yeah, dude, just keep playing it. I liked it. Hey, thank you, Easy. I appreciate that. That was the first ever song I wrote that I was like, whatever this is, like, oh no, I actually knew what black metal was, but I was like, this is what I want to sound like. So ever since then, like, all my riffs have been the same. Every riff I do is like, and then I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Then I do this. I'm like, that sounds cool. That's 2 different songs, but it's the same like pattern. It's the same chord shape and the same progression, and I'm like, every single time I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's a whole different song. That I feel a song coming on. And that's how Dark Throne wrote Transylvanian Hunger. It just sounds so cool. It's like an awesome dissonant sounding chord that just it sounds really cool. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 10 songs that I don't think I've ever played some of these live. Like this one. Yeah, this one I've never played live because it's actually really hard. I don't know why I thought this would be a good song to play live, and I can never play it, even though I wrote it. I cannot play that. It's like I kind of remember the shape of the chord I did, but I don't remember what I was actually playing. And then there's like a weird open note in there somewhere. I'm like, I don't remember what the hell I wrote. This was like 2013, 2012. Like, I just don't remember. I kind of remember how the main part of the song goes, but I don't think I'll ever play this song live anyway. No, I can't even remember how the actual shape goes. But it was one of those like weird inverted chords, and I'm just like staccato picking it, but I'm like, I cannot remember So this song I've never played live. I don't think I'm ever going to play it live, which is a bummer because it's a cool song. Like the breakdown is really cool. Let's see if I can get. That's actually a 7-string. So I didn't even take that into consideration. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, this breakdown would be cool with the 7-string. I'm like, how the hell am I going to play that live? Like, I need to have a 7-string. But I'm like, why would I have one song with 2 different guitars? I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, it sounds cool, but playing this live, I'm like, I need to bring a 7-string just for one part, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, this is one song that I wrote before playing live, and then after I played live a bit, I'm like, I don't think I can play that song. And even now, I'm like, I don't even know what the hell I was playing. Like, it sounds cool, but what else do I have here? This song I wrote because I was like, Old Man's Child is like one of my favorite bands ever. Galder is like a huge inspiration on like playing guitar and singing and writing your own stuff. So once I found Old Man's Child, I was like, man, this band is like fucking amazing. I met him one time and he was really fucking cool. This is when I had like dreadlocks and I painted my whole face and I was like, hey, Galder. And he was like, what the fuck is this guy wearing? But he was really nice. And I was like, oh, when is Old Man's Child going to play live? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm busy with Dimmu Borgir. And I was like, fuck. I mean, both bands are cool, but I'm like, I want to see Old Man's Child live. And he's like, thank you, but I don't know. That's a horrible Norwegian accent, by the way. This one, I don't think I ever played this one live. We practiced it, but it was a little bit too hard for some of the other members to get, and which is fine. I wasn't expecting other people to like play every single song that I wrote. And like, to be honest, the riffs are pretty complicated, just to be complicated for no other reason other than just to be complicated. So like the main riff for this song is this. See, I can't even remember it. Let me play the song and I'll remember it. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's complicated just for no reason, just because it's to sound cooler. There it is. So yeah, complicated just to be complicated for no like why would I ever need a chord to be this shape? Like why? Why would I go from like 5 to 9? So yeah, mostly the other members in my band were like, this song is like it's hard, but it's also hard because reasons. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I don't think we can play that live, and we never did. The breakdown is cool. I kind of don't remember how it went. I was like, man, that breakdown will be so cool to play live, and we never played it live. How about a song we did play live? Okay, so you might also, I don't know if you guys are paying attention or if anyone's there, but anyway, most of my early material had a lot of orchestral parts, like a lot of violins, choirs, pianos, like the whole like string sections. Because I was like, I want to sound like Dimmu Borgir, but playing that live, there was nobody to trigger those samples. There was nobody to play the track. So I was like, playing live and having a lot of symphonic elements is not going to work because I have nobody. Like I can't, when I play live, I can't rely on other people that are not in the band to help out because unless they're getting paid or like are really committed to like, you know, helping out, like not talking shit or anything, relying on somebody to play a sample when you look at them, it's like, it's not going to work unless they're with you like all the time. So I was like, I have to do it. So I would always play samples for the intros and interludes. But for certain songs, I'm like, there's like accompanying like strings and like violins, obviously, and like choirs and organs. And like, we cannot play these songs the way they're recorded. So that was another realization that I had playing live. I'm like, it's either playing with a click track that the drummer doesn't really have experience with or not having these backing tracks at all. And it's just, unless I have like a full symphonic orchestra behind me, I'm like, that sucks. But I understand. Like I produce these songs too much, so a lot of the cool symphonic and piano elements are lost live because nobody was there to play them. Let's see if I remember this song. This song is called "Blood Soaked." I think this is the second song I wrote, and the original demo of this song was like a straight up Slayer ripoff. Like, I remember when I took it to the first keyboard player and bassist that I ever had, and I showed them this song, and they're like, "This sounds like Slayer," and I was like, "Oh fuck, it does sound like Slayer." So I reworked it a bit to changed the sound, and now it sounds like Cannibal Corpse. But this is a really old song, and this one we played live a lot because there's a cool breakdown in it. What the fuck does it go? Okay, got it. Right, sorry. Change cameras. You can see my guitar in. I haven't played that song in a long time, man. I can't believe I remember that breakdown, like just from like force of habit from playing it live. when I reworked the song and I recorded it and I showed it to like the new members, they were like, "That sounds exactly like Cannibal Corpse." I was like, "Yeah, it kind of does a little bit, but I'm fucking keeping it." There's a riff in there that I remember writing, and I was like, "This is such a dumb riff that I can't play this song without it," and it just makes no sense why I would come up with something like this. This is a really stupid riff. I don't know why I came up with it. Let me tune up real quick because I did finally knock it down out of tune. Yeah, I'm drinking some Malm wine right now. It's my favorite wine. Apothic Inferno, and it has like a cool bottle on it, or a cool label on the bottle. It's red wine aged in whiskey barrels, like old whiskey barrels. So it's like you can taste some of the residue whiskey in there. No, it's not sweet. It's kind of like if you were to take a little bit of gin, what the fuck? If you take a little bit of whiskey and you mix it with red wine, it sounds really dumb the way I'm explaining it, but that's exactly what it tastes like, because it's not sweet, but you get a little tiny like hint of like whiskey. Like you're like, yeah, like somebody just used this glass and they had whiskey in it, but I got some wine in there, and it tastes really good, and it tastes really good. Like they have other wines that are really sweet, but this one is like it's not sweet, but it's not bad. I'm like, this tastes exactly like when you pound some whiskey and then you want to chase it down with some wine. If that's your thing, that's exactly what it tastes like. But this riff, this I don't know why the fuck I ever came up with something this dumb. Like that riff makes no sense if you think about it. Like, why is there a slide? Like, I don't remember why I came up with it, but I was like, I'm going to keep this riff, and that's going to be a breakdown. And then, like, this part, the last part I completely stole from Cattle, where you bar chords that are not in a down tuning. It gives you that really like dissonant sounding like tone, but you're not in a drop tuning. I was like, yeah, that sounds fucking sick. But that song we used to play live a lot, and that not having the keyboard in there, the piano and all that stuff, it sounded a little bit empty, but we just sped it up a bit and played it extra fast so that people could be like, oh yeah, this song does not need those elements to it. What are we going on? 2.5 hours. And I'm feeling a little bit of soreness on my hand, mostly because I have not played most of these songs live. I mean, in like a practice session. So like my fingers are definitely feeling like a lot of the chords that I'm holding. And my right hand is it's a little, from the tremolo picking, is a little sore, but it's because I haven't played these songs to this extent in a long time. So it's like a workout. You just gotta do it till you die, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what's another live song? See, most of these songs are like they're pretty long. Like once I kept writing and writing and writing, like I just made longer and longer songs too. I got to a point where I was like, all right, I can't make songs too long because I'm going to play a set with like 4 songs and that's it. That's like half an hour right there. Let's do... Oh man, this song is so fucking old. Okay, so this song I wrote when I was tuning my guitar. And I was trying to play something to see if I was in tune, and I accidentally played something that sounded cool. And I was like, this could be a song. So I was tuning my guitar and I was like, is it in tune? And I was like, whoa, that's a song. And then I just went off that idea. But this one has, when I recorded the demo of this song, it had me doing clean vocals and it sounded terrible. So I asked one of my friends if she could do like the breakdown vocals, and she killed it. And this is that song. There's a clean part in there. I don't think I'm going to switch over to clean. I'm just going to play it. Let's just, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of whiskey before we go on. Just a little JD, a little Jack Daniels. I actually haven't had straight whiskey in a while, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do like a little sip. Smooth. Oh my God. Whew. That's actually pretty good. Back when I was playing with a band, we used to practice and drink and practice and drink and practice and drink. I remember one night we practiced so much. It was like 3 a.m. and we were like, what are we going to do? We can't go home. We're all drunk. So we were like, let's just sleep in the studio, wake up and keep practicing. So we slept in the studio. I remember like sleeping next to the drums. Woke up around like 11, and then we kept practicing. And then it was like we went and played the show that night, and it was like a sick show. But anyway, let's play a song now in my room. The song is called Left to Rot. Damn, I'm starting to feel it now. Like, especially since I do a lot of like, obviously a lot of chords. Like my fingers are definitely feeling the chording. Look at that. But it's awesome. No, that's what you want as a guitarist. Like you want to feel it when you're playing. Like you hold a chord and like your fingers are like, oh, I'm so fucking tired of playing. But it's like, yeah, no pain, no gain. Now, but if it gets to a point where like it hurts to like hold a chord, like definitely stop. But no, it's awesome. Like breaking in those calluses again, it's sick. But it's also like funny listening back to that song, especially that song. Like I remember writing it in like 2 minutes because I was like, "That's a song right there." Like, and I was like I was trying to tune up so I could practice with my other band, and I was like, "Wait, I just wrote a song real quick," and I just like remember saving it, and I was like, "Awesome, that's a fucking song right there." 1, 2. So even after playing, like I put all the songs that I thought or that I think that I could play live in like a session, and it's about like 28 songs, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 songs left. So I'm like, this is either a long ass show or uh, I can't do all these songs live, which is a good thing to have. Like, I never like to play more than like 30 minutes, 35 minutes at a show, because like it's just 45 minutes, 50 minutes for a local band. That's like a lot of time. And I usually like always did like a straight 35-minute set, and then I would leave, and people would be like, you have time for one more song? And I'm like, no, that's it. Like, I don't want to overstay like my welcome at a show. And like, yeah, never want to play long. And I always play like the agreed time. They were like, yeah, do a 30-minute set. So I would do like a 35-minute set, and they're like, yeah, it's fun. You set up really quick. You like get like, one thing that I liked about sound guys liked about me, they were like, since you're a one-man band right now, like, what do you need? And I would be like, just one XLR. And we would do a sound check in like a minute, and they would be like, oh, well, I guess you're ready to go. Like, they'd be like, everything's dialed in. So that was the cool thing about being a one-man band, but I don't like to play long. So I think an eight song set would be good if the songs are not too long. So like, I don't know which songs to use. If I were to play a show, like right now, I'm in no condition to play a show. Like, my voice is shit. My like I'm messing up a lot on these songs, but it's because I haven't played them for a while. But that's no excuse. So like, my medium average rate or time for a song is like 3 minutes. So like, yeah, like 8 songs. That's like what, 24 minutes, give or take. The thing that concerns me is like playing live and being able to sing well. But I guess next time I'll do like vocals and playing. Let's do another song. What are we going on? 2:41. Wow, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Wow. I'm mostly rambling most of the time too, so that kind of helps a bit. I mean, I wish I had a chorus pedal for this next song. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 more songs, and then we can call it there. So this song, I also remember writing because I remember watching Pink Floyd's The Wall, and then listening to a ton of Pink Floyd, and I really wanted something that reminded me of like "Shine On, You Crazy Diamond," like that intro part. That's not even how you play it at all. Wow. How am I messing that up? I'm in the wrong tuning, obviously, but you know that part in "Shine On You Crazy Diamond." Am I playing it right? Definitely not. Let me look up the tab real quick. This part. I just dropped my pick. It's the first time. I usually never drop my picks. Like, I'm really, really good about not dropping my picks. Like, even playing live, like, I can count, like, maybe, like, 3 or 4 times that I dropped my pick. Like, I've never do that. But when I do it, it's, like, very noticeable. Like, right now. One time I was at NAM, and I was working with this guitar company, and they were like, oh, hey, we have some investors that are from China, and they want to see you play guitar because they've seen your videos. Do you want to play some acoustic right now? And I was like, oh, yeah, I can just, like, do a little bit of Johnny Cash or something. They're like, yeah, come on over. So this is NAM. NAM is, like, Comic-Con for musicians. So they gave me this guitar, and there's, like, 4 Chinese men just standing there, and they're like, oh, yeah, yeah. And I remember I got the guitar, and I grabbed it, and I was just like, I was going to do, like, just like a strum check. First strum, I dropped the pick in the guitar hole, in the sound hole. And I was like, I looked at these, like, Chinese men, then I looked at the guy I was working with that invited me over, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. I was like, that has never happened to me, and it took me like a minute to get that fucking pick out of there, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, guys. And then I played, and the guys were just like, this guy sucks. So I was like, I'm sorry. I dropped the guitar pick. Like, that's like a guitarist thing to do, dropping the guitar pick in the acoustic. But yeah, never happens to me, but when it does, it sucks. But yeah, anyway, I wanted something to remind me of Pink Floyd when I played a song. So I took this part, and I was like, I want to take that and not just like steal it from Pink Floyd, but I want to take that and make it my own. Like, how can I take that little bit of like awesome piece of music and just like, you know, make it my own a little bit. Let me see if I can remember how to play it. And then I was like, okay, I think I can take it, switch it up a bit, but it will still give you that, like, oh yeah, that kind of sounds like Pink Floyd, but it's not. So this is what I did to it. Like, it gives you like that kind of like, is that legally free Pink Floyd? I'm like, yeah, it is. And this is the song that came out from it. I'm not using any effects, so it's gonna sound a little different, but that whole song came from that little riff. So I'm gonna try to play, because this was when I was getting a little too guitar-y, so it has a lot of guitar parts in it. Can you tell I haven't played that song in a long time? So many mess ups. That's one of my hardest songs because it's so guitar-y. There's a lot of guitar parts, and if I like mess up one note, if I mess up, I just got a bunch of hair inside me. If I mess up one note, it's very noticeable, and it just kind of takes you out of the song. But it's one of those things where I'm like, this is the same band. Like, this is why I'm like, I don't know what to call my music sometimes, because like that song was just like what, like very psychedelic, very, I don't know, proggy. I don't know. It wasn't black metal at all, but it's heavy. It's very, I don't know, psyche. I don't even know if that's a word. Okay, I got one more song, but damn, that was a good crack. Really appreciate you guys watching this. Normally, I don't stream my guitar practices because it's very messy, very sloppy. A lot of times, I'm like, how do I play that part, or what do I do there, stuff like that. I'm sure it's very noticeable. But it's fun though. It's fun to play guitar and just mess up and then try to remember what you did. And if you're not writing or trying to compose and you're just trying to like play something so that you remember how it goes, I'm like, it's like learning how to record it all over again or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, that's what I did. Oh, like, and that Keanu Reeves voice, oh yeah. Oh, totally. That's what I was doing, bro. Oh, yeah, that one part. Like, I don't know why I just did that. That just. I'm trying to get away from sounding like Callie, and every single time I try to do that, I end up sounding more like Callie than anything else. All right, I'm going to pour myself a little bit of wine and play this last song. This is the brand new song that I just released on Spotify and all that stuff. And I definitely did not have a name for it, so I just named it R.I.P. Lyrical content is basically the same as... well, I'll show you the album cover. The album cover will give you like the lyrical content. Yeah, you don't even have to know the lyrics, but you'll be like, okay, yeah, I know what the song's going to be about. Oh, you can't even see that. So this is the album cover for it. And actually, that's not an album, it's an EP. So the song, the album is called Destroy the Destroyers, and I'm sure you can guesstimate what the lyrical content is going to be about. Yeah, I appreciate that, Easy. Sometimes I really suck a lot, and it's very noticeable. And I'm glad you like it. Also, I never got to ask you, is your name not like the movie? Is that your reference to Eric Bischoff? No, I like it. It's funny. If it is, I like it. It's very, very clever. All right, let me tune up, and we'll do one last song. I did not plan on this stream to be this long, and I really appreciate people stopping by, even if it's for like a minute, and being like, yeah, this guy kind of sucked. Really, really appreciate it. This is just me playing guitar just because I wanted to play guitar tonight, and I wanted to practice my own music. And in case you're wondering, I'm using Easy Mix 2 because it's my favorite thing to go to, and it's easy, no pun intended. I'm using one preset that I've used since I bought Easy Mix 2, and it's the Boogie 4x12 because it's a Mesa Boogie preset basically. I love Mesa Boogies. Like, it's my favorite amp that I've never owned. But it sounds like a Mesa Boogie. It's heavy, it's chunky, it's chuggy, it's whatever you want it to be. Like, it's just, everything is so like articulated, and it's just crunchy and soft and warm, and it gives you a nice hug when you play something, and it like pats you on the back, and it's like, yeah, good job, dude. But it just, everything sounds so badass on it, except that. I've been trying to do a lot of pinch harmonics, but I suck at them too. But anyway, let me set up the song some more. So this is the latest single I just released. It's really, man, this song is really hard. I remember recording it and being like, I don't think I can play this live because the riffs are basically like straight up Cattle, because I love Cattle Decapitation. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to write something like Cattle, and nowhere near what a Cattle song sounds like. But I'm like, these riffs are just, they make me like work. It's not just one chord like in different positions. This is like complete like actual guitar playing. At least that's what I like to think about it. So here we go. I don't promise it's gonna sound good at all. I might not even remember most of it, even though I just did it like a month ago. So here we go. And I'll try to actually start when the song starts this time. What a mess. That was a fucking mess. Yeah. The song was just extremely fast, and recording those riffs was a lot easier than playing it back. But I really like that ending part. When I play it right, it sounds really, really cool. It's like just some like weird patterns or weird chords that I'm like, I don't even know how I can do it's like very, I don't want to say sad sounding. It's just very like depressing, like in a way that it's like hopeless. I don't even know how I came up with that last chord. But yeah, it's one of my favorite progressions that I've done, and there's like a lead in there and like another guitar part above it that I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever play that live, but recording the vocals for that, like I've never done like deep growling vocals, so like this part right here, not that part. So right here, like there's like a really deep growl and like that. I'm like, I've never done vocals like that, but I thought I'd try it out. But I'm like, yeah, that sounds very cattle ripoff. I wish I could actually play some like actual music, like actual covers. But I don't want to get like when I did that corn stream, I got in trouble with YouTube. They gave me like a legit like, this is a channel warning, and like don't do it again because we'll fucking shut down your channel. And I was like, holy shit, they've never actually like talked to me like an adult. So it's like, yeah, I feel like I did something like completely wrong, but they're just like, you're streaming copywritten music. And I'm like, I was just playing guitar to some corn songs. So that's why I'm also doing just my own music, because I don't want to get a copyright claim from just practicing songs. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it. Let's just do it anyway. It's what? It's 11 o'clock. It's 23 o'clock. So the mods are asleep at YouTube. So let's do a song that I've always fucking loved. And I was playing it yesterday. I was like, man, it'd be cool to do like a System of a Down cover band. Like, that'd be so fucking cool. Obviously not going to happen, but let's do that right now. I'll do one System of a Down song. And I'll probably mess it up a lot, but it's one of my favorite System of a Down songs. And then when I learned how to play it, and I was like, wow, this is like a fucking workout. Okay, so that wasn't it. That was just me testing out the levels. So how am I gonna do this? Oh, I'm gonna take off my ears. So okay, I don't need to listen to myself talk. So actually, I do need to listen to the guitar. Shit. No, you know what? No. I'll do one ear. So I do need to listen to me play guitar. But mods are asleep. Piss. getting that fucking pinch harmonic on the G string is super hard. All right, here we go. I'm gonna attempt this. Hopefully, it doesn't get shut down. Wait, are you guys gonna hear it? Oh, I don't think you guys are gonna hear it. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna play something else, and let me know if you hear it. Let me know if you hear it. Okay, you guys can hear that, right? Because that's gonna give me a copyright claim. Okay, here we go. Freestyle the Baywatch theme. I actually don't even know how that song goes. I know I do want to do the 90210 song. I do want to do that song at some point. All right, here we go. 4 people are going to watch me ruin some system right now. How am I going to do this? Quick. Oh, let me change the camera angle so you guys can see what I'm playing. Okay, here we go. Damn it. Man, that song is... There we go. That song is fucking hard to play. All right, I'm gonna take off this guitar. Whew. That was a good workout. That was what 3 hours of guitaring? Yeah. Not counting like all the rambling I did in between. That was a good amount of guitaring. Unexpected guitaring too. Like I knew I wanted to practice guitar, but I didn't realize it was gonna go for that long. Let's see. The neck on this is like super shiny now from like just playing down here. Look at that. You can tell like which part is matte and which part is